Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day, week, month, or year. Let's get into your tarot card reading for today. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't resonate. Let's go. So, who am I talking to today? Who's right in front of me? What kind of energy are we working with right now? Love in reverse. Could represent inner harmony. It could also represent that you have some deceit going on in the background, okay? Might be somebody who is doing something behind the scenes against you. Maybe working against you behind the scenes. Let's see, heart of the matter. Ten of Swords in reverse. You got somebody working against you that you know is working against you. Your intuition is spot on when it comes to this person. You might have been seeing signs and synchronicities telling you that this person is not good juju for you. They're bad juju, okay? And so you know that. Heart of the matter is, I feel like you're sort of wanting to let go. This is an ending that's happening here. Ooh. So this is father energy, Emperor in reverse. It's either the father or a mentor or somebody who raised you, but it's very much father energy. There's somebody in the way of you manifesting your desires here. We have Emperor in reverse in the obstacle position. So I just feel like there's probably a dark, masculine magician with it might be an earth sign, or like he's definitely an earth sign, and he's got some like juju. He's like a voodoo child, like he's casting voodoo, or he's doing some weird stuff to make you like four. So he might be a life path 4 might be significant here, but whatever this guy's doing, like he's trying to put you down. Okay, you got a man trying to put you down. All right, 2 batons. What's the foundation of this? This is probably a father. If it's not a grandfather or a mother, it's probably a father figure here. The Emperor in reverse, the 2 of batons upright. Okay? And so I feel like he's putting you in a state of confusion. Or maybe you're confused about whether or not this guy is for you or against you. And this is the problem, okay? Because he definitely is not for you. He's definitely against you in his mind, but outwardly, it might seem like he's for you. And so the ending here just seems like weird. It seems like how can you really say goodbye to this person? Because there's no reason to. Okay? He wouldn't give you an overt reason to say goodbye to him. He would only gossip behind your back, cast bad juju on you, want you to be under his he wants you to be underneath his reign, if that makes sense. He wants to rule over you. He wants to control you. And so he won't overtly show you how he's doing so, but he's sort of like a dark magician here. He's casting spells. He's doing some weird work here. What's the background? The World in reverse. Like, this is the reason why you're here. This is one of the biggest reasons why you're here. And this is one of the biggest lessons that you have to learn in your life. It has to do with your father and overcoming this domineering energy, okay? This controlling energy. This guy's really like up in your business. This guy is watching every little thing that you're doing and sort of evil-eyeing everything. And if you respect him, if you still have respect for him, it's going to affect your energy here. Okay, so you standing up against this is one of the biggest lessons that you have to learn in this lifetime. And in the past, you may have not realized it, but now you're sort of realizing it, and you're realizing like, oh, this is what I have to do. But there's no real reason. There's no real physical reason why you have to walk away or break up with this guy. Okay, what's the aspiration? 3 batons. You want everything. Okay, the world is your oyster. You have so many opportunities in front of you that have nothing to do with this guy. Nothing to do with the control that he's put on you. Nothing to do with the life that he's living. The life that he's living is completely different than the life that you're about to be living, that you want to live. And so everything that he's done in his life, it's like it's not the same. It's not, it's like he's projecting his life onto your life. And because you respect this guy, or because you've had respect for this guy, it's affecting your heart chakra. It's affecting the way that you love others. It's affecting how you show up in the world. Okay? And he might even be sapping your energy, actively siphoning you. Okay? Let me see what's immediate future. 9 of batons in reverse. Okay. So you've been holding on to this energy for a little bit too long now. 9 of batons in reverse. This looks like a power struggle, a fight. Okay? But it's in reverse. And so this fight has gone on for too long. You've been in his claws. You've been in his grasp for too long now. And whether you like it or not, Spirit is going to rip you out of that grasp. And Spirit is willing to work on you in any way possible. Okay? So Spirit will, Spirit is I feel like this is preeminent tower moment here with the 9 of batons in reverse. So if you don't walk away yourself and understand that there is an intuitive reason and an underlying spiritual reason why you're walking away, then Spirit will give you an overt, physical, real world 3D reason. And so now is an excellent time to trust Spirit, use your intuition, and to walk away from this father figure. Okay? Now, how do you see yourself? As the victor. Okay? You know that you're victorious. You know who you are. You know that you stand in your power. You know that you're a leader. You know that people want to know what you have to say. You know that you have what it takes to be the person that you want to be in this life, to live out your dreams. Okay? And you know that you have to walk away in order to do so. You have to rewrite the script. You have to rewrite your laws. You have to rewrite your moral code, because the moral code that was instilled to you by this guy is only affecting you in a negative way. 44 might be significant. You might be a prophet, okay? You might prophesy. You could also be somebody who goes up into your mind and receives messages, receives dream messages, okay? And you can use these messages to tell others, not even telling others, but just to voice out to others what's, I feel like you're a very powerful leader, and you have an effect on other people with your words. Okay, how does the world see you? As a lover. The world loves you. The world adores you. The world can't get enough of you, and they see you as a poet, as a lover of love itself, as a romanticism embodied. Like, you're a romantic. Okay, they see you as patient, as kind, as willing, as ready to do whatever you need to do to not just change the world, but to embrace the world. Okay? The world loves you. And the only thing, the major cog in the wheel right now is this Emperor in reverse. It's this man, it's this oppressor of yours. Okay? And so let me see here. What is the gift or the curse here? The gift is the King of Coins. The gift is monetary equivalence. The gift is karmic justice and karmic completion in the form of natural abundance. You naturally exude abundance, and this man does not. And so long as you're connected here to this father figure, I mean, you're not going to be able to manifest. Well, it's not even that. It's the gift is abundance. The gift is wealth. The gift is that you get to glow up. You get to become everything that this man wanted to become in his life, but doing it your own way. Being the victor, being the lover, not having to work as hard, not having to do what he wanted you to do here. And what did he want you to do? The hermit. He wanted to suppress your voice. He wanted to put you in isolation. He wanted to make sure that you didn't get seen. He wanted to suppress you for long enough so that you would not want to do anything with your life. He wanted to trap you, okay? He wanted to make you feel like alone. But not just alone, isolated. But you've turned that isolation into aloneness. It's like you took that and you developed yourself. You learned more about yourself. You developed the skills and the energies that you would need to move forward. But now, this power struggle has had about enough. 9 of batons. Okay, 9 of cups upright. You're gonna win. You're the winner. They done mess with the wrong dude. They done mess with the wrong gal here. All right? And I don't know why they were messing with you in the beginning. Why? Knave of Swords upright. They didn't see you as a person. They never saw you as a person. They saw you as an asset. They saw you as a investment. They saw you as somebody like, it's like this is somebody who would have kids just so that their kids would take care of them in later life. They didn't want to have, and it's like they had as many kids as they possibly could so that at least one of them would take care of them in their later life, because like for some reason I'm hearing like Social Security, or they saw something coming with the government or with the world, where like they didn't really understand how they were going to make it, how they were going to save for the long term. And so now they see their kids as assets who will take care of them in their older age. Okay? Two of Cups upright. And the Magician upright. Okay, so here we go. So what they tried to do is they tried to strategize against you. They tried to keep you out of relationships. And when you were in relationships, it seems like they tried to sabotage them. Okay, because you have a pure heart. You actually have you probably have an astrological like placement that is really profound when it comes to love. You're like guaranteed a lover that will be amazing. You're guaranteed a lover that will bring you success and empower you and give you the tools that you need to succeed. Like you're guaranteed this. And so what you have to do now, the juggler, you have options, you have actions to take, and you need to take those actions to get away from this man. And so what are those actions, Spirit? What are those actions? Like, what are you wanting us to do here to get away from this? Like, what is this magician going to do? You are loved. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Okay, so Spirit is interceding now. That's what's happening. Spirit has interceded. They're saying that we're coming in and we're going to go ahead and deal with this stuff, okay? We're going to protect you. We're going to put and it why is this coming in? I feel like it's coming in, yeah, 7 of Coins, because you've reflected. You've given service. You've traded something. Okay? You traded a lot of these years in hermit mode. You sacrificed yourself. You had to be in hermit mode for years and years and years and years, or maybe even, a long time, however long that is for you. But you had to be in this hermit mode, and that sacrifice was the developing of the skills that you needed to get protected, to understand how it worked, to understand how this voodoo worked, to understand how all of this energy worked. Spirit was actually teaching you all the lessons that you needed to know along the way to protect yourself from this really, really powerful wizard, this dark magician, this emperor in reverse, this oppressor. Okay? Because this person has a very strong third eye chakra. Very, very strong third eye chakra. They have an ability to really, really sap and siphon you if they wish. And so you had to learn all of the necessary things. And so you traded. It's like it feels like there was like a moment of sacrifice. Like either it was work that you did for free essentially, or you had to trade a bunch of time and effort, or you were losing money, or you had to make an investment that didn't go through in order to learn what to do here. But now you're being spiritually protected. 7 of Batons. 77 might be significant. 44 might be significant. I'm feeling charged up. That's why I'm like, I'm feeling charged up about this, okay? So you got messages coming in. You got people who are actually planning to help you. These are like royalty. So people in the 5D, past loved ones, ancestors who are planning, they're not scheming, but they're planning on ways to send you messages to bring you out of this environment. Okay, what's the probable outcome? 2 of Swords in reverse. Here's the thing. The only thing that they require from you is a decision, a definite decision. Okay, and they're saying that you won't have an overt reason to make this decision. You won't be like, you won't be given a physical reason to make this decision until you will be. Okay, so it's really pertinent that you make that decision based on your feelings right now, and that you don't wait for that tower to fall. 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so a decision is imminent. You got to make a decision. And it's like, I feel like right now you're on the fence. And so all of your abundance, all of your blessings, they're having a hard time coming in because you're on the fence. You're back and forth. And so you got to make a decision and just get away. Okay, let me see what else we got going on. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. A decision to walk away, a decision to get away from this energy, okay? Because there is deceit. There's like gossip, lies. There's stuff going on behind the scenes that you don't see, okay? And see, here's the thing. As soon as you walk away, as soon as you make the decision, a light is being brought to the darkness, the sun. And you'll be able to embody who you truly are. And I feel like that energy has already come through for you, but it hasn't been able to manifest completely. It's like you've gotten a boost, but then you're pulled back into this siphon. And then you get a boost and you're pulled back into the siphon. And so how do you contain this energy? How do you maintain it? Well, you have to make a decision to walk away, right? And I feel like, listen, we got like Mercury, Moon in Scorpio. We got Sun in Scorpio. We got a bunch of stuff in Scorpio right now. So things are being revealed. Dark, intense energies are being felt by the collective. And so some of this is like, you being sapped and stuff like that. But in reality, you're just seeing the intensity. You're feeling the real intensity of what this person, like what effect that they have on you. Because this effect is normal. This effect is usually what happens to you. It's just now being revealed and shown to you. And you're feeling it on a whole deeper level. So this is a perfect time to use that feeling to walk away. Okay? Because maybe you got to get mad about it. Maybe you got to get a little bit frustrated with it. Maybe you got to get charged up and motivated to get out of this situation. But see, here's the thing. If you don't do that for yourself, the world is going to do it for you. Okay? And that doesn't mean, I'm not trying to like incite fear or anything. It's not going to do it in a way that really, it's going to do it in a perfect way to make you leave. Okay? So you can either wait for that or you can leave now. Now, if you leave now, let's see what happens here. Or let's see what this energy would be. Three of Coins. I mean, there's sweet, sweet victory. Okay? You're going to feel more fulfilled and satisfied if you leave before the event happens. I'm feeling like Spirit is guiding you to get away from this person right now because they're about to go through some sort of karmic justice. And they don't want to give this person karmic justice while you're still connected to them because you're going to take a hit as well. And so if you start to take the beginning of that hit, or if you get out of it before that hit even comes in, that's up to you. But the decision needs to be made here. Okay? Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like somebody's getting put in their place. I feel like somebody's getting put in a position where they have to, like their back's against the wall here. Okay? And so they're not a baton's upright. Their back's against the wall. And they see you as the only way out. Okay? It's like this person is connected to their higher self, but they use the higher self for dark magic. They use their third eye for not good stuff, okay? And Akira, Tetsuo, he had all this psychic power. Okay, spoilers, but in Akira, Tetsuo had all of it. It's been out for 38 years, okay? But he had all of this psychic power that he was imbued with, and he was the most powerful one of them. But because he used his power for evil and for bad and for whatever he wanted, what happened is that power ended up taking him over. And in the end, he died. Like in the end, he gets lost in it. And it takes him over and he kills his most precious loved one and he almost kills his best friend, being taken over by that power. And so this person is being taken over because they've used this power. They used this... Like they used it for bad. They used it for ill. They used it to like make money and get one over on people and steal luck. And they've used it to just do things that aren't acceptable in certain ways. And so now the karma is coming and they're looking to you. They want to sort of, it's almost like they want to exchange karma with you because they know how to do it. This is somebody who, they might have connections to voodoo priests and stuff like that. Okay, I'm hearing voodoo child. You're a voodoo child, okay? 8 of Coins upright. And so what they're looking at, this Queen of Swords in reverse here, what she's looking at is she's looking at the inspiration. She's looking at your youth. She's looking at your ability to work hard and your physical structure. And so, like, this is that man, but this is the feminine version because this is when he's going into victim mode. And he's realizing that if he doesn't get out of this karma, he's gonna be screwed. And so he's looking to you and he sees all of these blessings and he's like, okay, how can I utilize that? How can I use that as an asset to get out of my own situation? The Pope in reverse just popped out at me. Let's see if it comes out again here. Ace of Batons in reverse. And so you don't have to take any action. Okay? That's not the point here. You don't have to take action. What you do have to do is make a decision to walk away without the physical evidence. Okay? And take it as it resonates, okay? Because here's the thing, a lot of times in life, like especially these worldly people, these 3D people, they're gonna want you to justify your actions through a physical experience. They're gonna want a Newtonian justification, like, oh, why did you do that? Because I did this, or why did you leave? Because I did this. Well, I didn't do anything to you, so why are you leaving? This is the type of energy that they're gonna give you. And what you have to say is, listen, it's not about what you did. It's about what you're going to do. It's about your energetic frequency. It's about the vibes I'm picking up from you. And so what if they don't like that? They're going to have to deal with it. You don't have to take any other action besides making the decision to never go back in this person's life. This is a father, okay? We got a Queen of Batons in reverse. Okay? So I feel like this is more you. I feel like you have to embody, and what Spirit is asking you to embody here is a spirit of, I'm going to do it my way, and that's it. Like, they want you to be an artist, and as an artist, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to justify why you're taking the actions you're taking or making the decisions that you're making to anyone. And see, for the longest time, I feel like the underlying the thought, the grasp that this guy had on you was you were justifying everything you did through his lens. And so now you're taking that lens off and you're being able to see the world clearly through open eyes, through clarity. Okay? And so there might be a mist, a haze that is clearing up right now. Justice, then that's what it is. Okay? Justice. Seeing the world through your own eyes and interpreting everything that you're going through your own lens, through the lens of feeling rather than the lens of the 3D Newtonian physics. Like, because this guy, literally, like, he thinks that he can think the most negative thoughts about you, that he can cast bad juju on you, that he could say backhanded compliments to you, that he could, basically gossip about you and do all of these negative things so long as he shows up for you, so long as he gives you, the outward appearance of support. But inwardly, this guy is really wrecking like every chance that he has at a relationship with you because he's just like completely disregarding you in the mind space. And see, that's where you live. You live in the 5D. And in the 5D, this guy is just not the nice guy. He's a really bad mofo, okay? So justice is coming in. And justice is coming in to give you your flowers, okay? 6 of Coins in reverse. See, here's the thing. I feel like you've also, like, whenever, like, this guy just takes from you. He takes from you and he laughs in your face about it because you respected him. You respected him enough to give to him. You respected him enough to like play into his thing because he's supposed to be your father. He's supposed to support you. He's supposed to give you love. And see, here's the thing. He just didn't want to do that. He wanted to take from you. You were an asset in his eyes. And it's like, are you worth the investment anymore? He doesn't really care. He just like, if you're something like that. Hold on. 3 of Swords in reverse. This has pained you. You have a lot of pain over this, okay, within you. And this pain is getting released. And so this is why I'm feeling so charged up, okay? As you release this pain, you might feel a little bit more charged up. You might feel like you're like doing a lot of stuff, going to the gym, being more active, okay? But at the same time, on the other hand, you might be feeling sapped and drained. And so that sapping and that draining is the last remnants of this guy trying to hold on to your energy. Okay, and that's what it is. 3 Swords in reverse. Like you're feeling heartbroken. And I feel like every single time that this guy took advantage of you, you knew it. Your IQ is much higher than his IQ, even though he values intelligence more than you. But you didn't care. You were willing to give up yourself for him. You were willing to exchange the material. You didn't care if he took advantage of you in the material because you were willing to love him for who he was. And this pained you every single time that he did this. It pained you. It brought you major pain. Knave of Cups. And so what you're being asked to do and what you're doing now is you're reconsidering this entire relationship. You're going to be shown reflection about all of this. Objective view, okay? You have people coming in to help you. I can hear that. You have people coming in to help you. But I don't, some of the people coming in to help you are past loved ones here. Hold on. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you have a very disappointed loved one. Very, very disappointed loved one here. King of Cups in reverse. They're just very disappointed at how this father has been acting and what he's been doing here. Disappointed. Like, I feel like it's all a facade. Like, I'm hearing it's all a facade. It's all a lie. It's all fake. Four of Swords. You're being asked to rest, okay? There might be rest coming up. Rejuvenation. Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness. This guy wanted a new beginning. He was trying to look at this. I feel like this is him and this is you, and he was trying to do some sort of ritual. Okay? He's seen you as a younger version of himself here. And so he was trying to take, it's like he was trying to take what was yours, trying to exchange it. Okay? Trying to steal the primordial energy within your root chakra. And so your root chakra might have been just getting siphoned, as well as your sacral chakra here. Okay, we have the moon in reverse. There's hidden secrets that can harm you. There's just under the cover stuff, hidden secrets, hidden emotional damage inside of him that he's trying to heal through your primordial energy. And he knows it. That's the interesting part. 3D version of him knows what he's doing. He knows rituals. He knows something about religion or voodoo. He's done studies on this stuff, okay? He knows what he's doing. Prosperity lies ahead, okay? He knows what he's doing. He's been literally actively siphoning your luck and your abundance. He takes it at every turn. Any chance he gets, he knows how to do it, okay? Like there's certain rituals or like touching elbows or certain things that he says to you. Every time you tell him something that you want at, he always has something to say because he's getting at your luck. He's getting at your abundance. He's making you feel limited, okay? And he knows that he's doing this, and it's for a very specific reason. Nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. He thinks it's over. He thinks it's done. He thinks he's already got you, okay? He thinks he has you because there's been some sort of event, like you've gone to him for something, or you've asked him for something, or I feel like there's been an event where he's been able to see you in a new way. Be bold and make the first move. This is so important, guys. This is so important. Like, while you're feeling this energy, if this is resonating for you, if 44s and 77s are significant and this is you gotta make this first move, okay? And what I mean by that is get all of your assets out of this guy's house. Get all of your stuff out. Make sure you stripped everything away from any power that he has over you, any leverage that he has over you, any information that he has over you. Stop giving him information. Stop telling him what you're doing. Stop giving any of that to him. And guess what? I also feel like you have flying monkeys around you, okay? So not only do you have to disconnect from him, but you're going to have to disconnect from almost everyone who's connected to him for a short period of time. You might have brothers and sisters. You might have cousins and uncles and aunts and grandma and your mom, or all these people are connected to this guy, but he is literally playing them like chess pieces. And the more you talk with anyone in the family, the more information that this guy gets. Okay? And so what you need to do is you got to be bold and make the first move. You got to leave before he makes this move. It's time. Take time to breathe out, okay? Because here's the thing. It's like if you pull all your energy back, you'll have that time to breathe out. You'll have that moment. You'll be able to see things clearly for what they are, And you'll have space for the next to come in before he even realizes that you've moved away. But if he realizes, it's like he's going to come in. Okay, so nothing is yet set in stone. That's what we're talking about. Don't let your past hold you back. Like you got to walk away. And so I feel like, dude, this has been the theme for, like, I've been just doing walk away readings, get away readings, like for Scorpio season. And it makes sense because we have all of this stuff in Scorpio. Like, there's intense truths. You know, we had Mercury in Scorpio at the beginning of the month. And what I talked about and what we predicted would happen was all these secrets were coming out to the surface. All of the hidden stuff is coming up. And this is part of it. And so there's so many truths being revealed in the collective of just walking away, getting away, ending things. And so it is in your best interest to completely remove yourself from all of these energies. And it might take multiple times, you know, because we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. And so if you have to program your subconscious mind to say, I am my own father, I am my own mother, I am not connected to them anymore. You know, and every time you get the inkling to go talk to that brother, to that sister, to that uncle, to that dad, to that mom, every time you get that inkling, you have to remind yourself, no, this is time to walk away. This is time to walk away. It's time for me to be my own individual person. It's time for me to initiate my life. A new start is coming. Okay? A new start is coming. And so, I mean, we're probably just going to be reminded about this. But it's time to walk away. This father is a dark, dark, dark individual. A dark emperor. Okay? He rules from fear. He rules from power struggles. He tries to get his hands in the midst of everything. And it's probably because he has nothing better to do. It's probably because he's gone through his own shit and he's been through everything that he's been through and yada, 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 yada. And so don't hate the guy, right? Don't be angry at the guy. I mean, it might be making you angry and that anger will help you walk away. But eventually what we're going to realize is that he doesn't even deserve your anger. He doesn't even deserve any energy, okay? Death. And this is a strong death card, okay? This is strong. Death. Like you know, I mentioned it. I've been mentioning it, but I feel like there's a healer. You're a healer. You've been healing the family. You've been giving up your energy. You've been being siphoned by everyone around you, and now you're just taking it all back. You're taking it all back. You're saying, you know what? You're knocking on the door and you're saying you're due. All right? And what's going to happen is when you walk away, all of that karmic debt, all of that karma that you were taking on, and we talked about, like, all that karma that you were taking on, it's going to be made due. Okay? This person is going to owe you spiritually. And so anything left remaining inside of them is going to be taken from them and given to you. Karmic path. Okay? Now this is interesting because it's like you don't have to incite justice. You don't have to cast spells. You don't have to return to sender. You don't have to do anything. This is justice. This is what spirit will enact justice without you having to do anything. Okay? That's important. It's important that you don't try to retaliate. It's important that you don't try to return to sender and all that jazz. Completely cut it off, okay? Completely cut it off, walk away, and then all that stuff is coming to you. And it could be in the form of inheritance, okay? I see death here, karmic path. Safe travel. Safe travel. You are spiritually protected from all sides. As you move through this, as you transition out of this family and into out of this web of lies and deceit and karmic people, you are safe and protected. You are absolutely 100% safe and protected. And that is because you've been giving love. You've had good intentions. Your heart chakra has been in the right place. Okay? Jesus Christ. So for some of you and for most of you, and I guess, you know, Jesus Christ, by accepting Jesus Christ, by asking Jesus Christ, maybe some of you have asked Jesus Christ to come in. And so, in the name of Jesus Christ, you are being protected. You are being uplifted. It is going to be made easy for you, okay? Easy, easy, easy. But it is not your work. It is not your justice to deliver. And you're not a judge, and you don't have the ability to cast judgment. So let God do it. Okay? Because I feel like on one hand, you're connected to him because you want to be nice and you want to, give to your family and whatever. On the other hand, you're connected, during some periods of time in your life, you've been connected based on wanting to send it back to him, wanting to, retaliate. And then there's other times where you're connected because you want to reconcile, you want to be better with this guy. But all of this is no good. You're being asked to just leave, just get out of it. You and your loved ones are safe. Safe travel. Artemis, you and your loved ones are safe and protected. Just know that because I feel like you're safe. I feel like you're good to go, okay? You're good to go. It's just Spirit is urging you to make this decision now and don't wait. Don't wait, okay? You are safe. You are so safe right now. It would be such a good time for you to walk away, okay? The energy is gaining momentum. This is true. You're building. And you're building the courage. You're building the strength. You're building the gusto, the energy to walk away on your own, man. Your guides have been coming in. They've been giving you messages. Your past loved ones, okay? This disappointed past loved one, probably connected to the Father, has been sort of urging you to do certain things. I feel a grandmother is present and she's been sort of urging you to do certain things. But definitely there's a grandpa who is majorly disappointed in this emperor in reverse, okay? And this father. This father was supposed to be the one to change everything. This father was supposed to be the first one in the family and give you the reins after he was done. But he never took it on. He only used it for bad. He was Tetsuo. Okay? He let it take him over. And so now you're the next generation. You have the ability to use those powers for good, and you have the opportunity to do so. But see, this grandfather, he knew that this person was capable of being great. And so he is just so disappointed. He is so distraught at the fact that this emperor has done what he's done. And disappointed. I'm seeing his hands in his face, man. Like, seriously, I've just been seeing. Dive into life. Guides. Your guides are guiding you to just go. Solomon is here. You are royalty. Okay? Ask not for riches. Ask not for wealth or women or any of those things. Ask for wisdom, like Solomon did. Be asked to be granted the wisdom to move forward, okay? To dive into life, to realize that you are royalty and that you can do and be and have literally anything that you want to be and do and have. You can live your dreams to the full extent of the law, okay? And the law is your imagination. As far as you can imagine, as much as you can imagine in your imagination, that is how far you can go. It would not be given to you in your mind's eye unless you were able to achieve it in this lifetime, in this body. And so now is the time to dive into life. Now is the time to realize who you are and who you've been this whole time. And you've been being suppressed. You've been being held down, pushed down, siphoned, stripped of your power. See, but Christ has stepped in and cut that cycle off. He's cut it off. Just like the video has been cut off. He cut it off. For some of you went to him. I'm seeing Jesus Christ right there. And he's coming in and he's delivering you from all this. Your royalty. Okay? Snap of his fingers. The moon. Saturn. Guru is with you. You are surrounded by your gurus. Vacation. Okay? What else we got going on? Iron forged heart. Your heart has been calloused by this situation and been calloused by these things over and over and over again. But the great Redeemer is redeeming you. Okay? I feel Christ energy. I feel Mary Magdalene is here too. Let's see if she's going to come out of my goddesses cards. Mother Mary. My bad. Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So Jesus and Mary are here. All right? Mom and dad, they come in. Big mom, big dad. And they say, we have had enough. We have had enough of this. No more. Passion and fire. Meditate. They're sparking you. Okay? They're sparking you up. They're giving you that passion. They're giving you that fire again. They're reigniting your flame. And they're doing so gently. Okay? They're saying, have faith. Your prayers have been answered. And they've already been answered. You're already there. Now just let it manifest in the outer reality. 9 of Swords in reverse. These negative swords, they're falling out of you. They're like, it's time. Like, you might even be like, over and over again, like you just stick out and smashed. Stick out, smashed. You express yourself, put down. You get a little bit frustrated or angry, or, you express something, a truth, and you get condemned for it. And so Mary and Jesus, they are just so done. They're stepping in. It's over. They're stepping in now. It's over. Otter. Let's see what the otter spirit has to say here. Otter. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck. The otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. The cure, or the thing that he's asking you to do here is celebrate. That inner child that was so obstructed, that seemed like you got, like, it's like the heart was calloused, and eventually you build an iron wall around your heart in this way when it comes to your family and when it comes to any time that you think about these people. And now healing energy, like the most healing energy, the sacred fire of Saint Germain, Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, they're all coming in together and breathing life into your heart and just taking away these layers one by one, two by two, until it's all gone. And they're showing you your precious heart and how it has not been touched, it has not been affected. They're saying that your inner child is so pure, and that purity is still inside of you. Okay? And they're wanting to bring that purity up and out of you. And that's what they're doing. Your prayers, your song, your dance, your shaking, your lonely nights, you're crying alone. Those tears, they transcend dimensions. They are felt all the way through all of the dimensions. And the angels hear them, and Jesus hears them, and Mary hears them. And Saint Germain and all of your guides can feel those tears, and they don't need any words to go with them. They were there with you. They were there looking at you, comforting you, supporting you in those times of loneliness, of isolation, when you felt condemned and when you felt like nobody was there for you. They were right there. They were there the whole time. And they're saying, we nurtured you. We were there. We were there. We were what you wanted. We were always there. We never left your side, not once. Not once, okay? When you were crying yourself to sleep, or in the corner, or driving home alone, and just letting those emotions flow through song or music or whatever, they were there and they were comforting you, hugging you. And so I'm feeling like sending you those memories and giving you those feelings of being comforted at those times. That's why you felt safe enough to let those tears out. Okay? Your dreams need a practical plan. Let me see here. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, so bringing it back down to earth a little bit. What the climax, the big ending. Okay? There might be a big something happening with these people. Okay? And so here's the thing. You can like go back over there and teeter-totter your way out of this situation. But the best thing to do is to not interact at all. Okay? Don't go interacting with them, like probably for the next couple weeks or month, because of the energy that is out here. Because of the energy that is out here, major tower moments, it's very much in the balance, okay? And so they want you to just stick to them. Stick to them. Don't go to other people for guidance right now. Stick to them. Stick to them. A goal-oriented person. They want you to focus on you. Focus on your goals. Focus on your dreams. These ideas that you've seen in your head that you can be and do and have literally anything. Like if you knew that you would succeed at anything that you tried, what would you try? What would you attempt? What would you do if you knew that you would be the best in the world at it? And go after it. Okay? And here's the thing. You're going to be the best at anything that you want to do, so choose the one that feels the best. Choose the one that you're most passionate about. Why not? If you're going to be the best at anything that you do and you choose something that you don't like, why? Choose something that you love, that you're passionate about, that excites you, that brings you energy, okay? Time to get out of a situation. The Pale. I'm telling you right now, okay? Stay away. Stay away. Stick to your goals. Stay doing what you're doing. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it bring you back in. Do not let it suck you back in, because I'm telling you, this is the test. This is the temptation. They want to bring you back in. Write it down. Okay? If you have strong feelings about these people, if you are convicted to leave them, write it down. Write down the date. Write down the time. Write down how you feel right now, and write down your conviction. Okay? The sacrifice that you're going to make for the universe to not go back, to not be in that situation. Write it down and put it on your wall so you don't forget. Don't go back. Don't answer the phone. Okay? It's so important. It is so important right now. Disappointment in some affairs. The scissors. I'm telling you, if you go back, you're going to be disappointed. You know, a lot of the times we say we can heal these situations, or I'm a healer, but don't have that pride right now. All right? There's no pride in that. There's no honor in that. Like you are good. You're fine. You're absolutely 100% healed and worthy and justified. You don't need to heal them. You don't need to justify yourself to them. You don't need to say sorry. You don't need to be forgiven by them. Like if you need to be forgiven by them, then they still have power over you. You don't need that forgiveness. You don't need to say sorry. You don't need to go do any of that stuff. You don't need to rectify this relationship out of obligation because they're blood. The blood of the covenant is stronger than the water of the womb, or whatever it says. Like they are not your true kin. Okay? Secret admirer. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so you got listen, now we're talking. Thank goodness. So I feel like that's been good there. Okay, so write it down, put it on your wall. Make sure that you don't forget. But you got a secret admirer. You got people who are watching from the outside in. Okay, trouble and accusations. What is this going on? And someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Trouble. I'm telling you. So you got like a secret admirer. Is the secret admirer the one that's coming in between? Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. No, I feel like you have a supporter coming in. Okay? A supporter coming in who, like, here's the thing. You do not want to introduce this person to this father. Because this father will shit on your name. He will smear you to these people coming in. And so you got to get out. You got to get out because the new opportunities are so good. You have supporters coming in. A distant friend is thinking about you. Deep friendship with somebody of the same sex. Secret admirer. You have somebody who's been watching you, who's been thinking about you, who wants to support you. And you got to be away from this in order to get that support, okay? What does that support look like? Financial pinch. Maybe they're going to help you with your finances. Maybe they're going to give you a job opportunity or a contract. You're going to sign something. And it's a miracle, whatever this thing is, okay? Spiritual love. They're going to give you a sense of purpose. This is a fair man. This could be a man, okay? A man coming in. A man coming in to help you out of a financial pitch and give you spiritual love that you need. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, this person is not just going to be somebody who who tells you all butterfly and rainbows. He's gonna, as steel sharpens steel, so does a man sharpen another man. Okay? And so this person is gonna come in, maybe they're a mentor. Okay? They're gonna support your cause. They're gonna give you purpose. They're gonna help you see objectively where you're at and what you need to do in your life. And so this person is replacing this oppressive father, it seems. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And so this person is bringing you peace. They're bringing you harmony. They're going to help you out with whatever you need help with, okay? You have amazing support, guys. You have support coming in. You have miracles coming in. You have relationships coming in. I mean, you're promised a freaking beautiful relationship with your astrology, wherever your Venus is, okay? Super, super good. Breakthrough. It's time to break through. It's time to do this thing. And here's the thing. It could go the rest of your life. You could be connected to this oppressive father for the rest of your life. And that's the game. And that's what you got to get out of, okay? So now's the time. Because you got so many blessings. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. This is the right way to go. It just probably won't seem that way to your ego or their ego or the outside or society in the beginning or to your family or any of that. But it's going to be the right thing for you to do. Okay? Six of Swords. You're being taken out of these unsteady waters. This is going to happen no matter what. But, you know, the faster you get out of there, the better. What do those steady waters look like that you're being brought to? Where are you being brought? Ace of Cups in reverse. Letting go of this relationship. Wow. And then Knight of Coins. An offer. Guys, I'm telling you, an offer, a contract, a deal, okay? Something that, it's not short term. This is a long-term contract. This is something that will sustain you and give you purpose and give you drive and really inspire you every day, okay? Judgment. You've made the right choice. Walking away is the right choice. You're on the right path. Please write it down. Please write it down and put it on your fridge or your whiteboard or everywhere around your house so that when they call or when they want something from you, you don't go back. Okay? You're leveling up, but it requires willpower, the power of your will. How strong are you? Knave of Coins. And let me tell you something. Purpose is coming in full force. Full force. I'm telling you, like, your energy, 70% of your energy reserves have been being siphoned this entire time. You don't even know how powerful you are. You don't. Okay? Even all of the amazing stuff that you've been doing so far, I'm telling you, you got way more in you. And you know it. I know you know it. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Don't work against the wheel, okay? Nine of Coins upright. Don't work against the wheel, okay? What that means is, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I mean, it indicates that, like, there might be still in your mind, there might be something trying to come up, like a voice in your head trying to come up with some way that this will work in the future. Some way where you could come back to this father, some way, and that's the trauma. They traumatized you. One second. It's the classic thing. It's like the abuser. You want to go back to the abuser because your body's addicted to the chaos of the abuse. Okay? But don't let that be something that guides you. It's spirit versus flesh. That's why Mother Mary is here. That's why Jesus Christ is here. That's why Saint Germain is here, because it's spirit versus flesh. Spirit is telling you to walk away, but your flesh wants to stay. And your flesh could be a lot more powerful because your flesh is a little bit older than your spirit. Okay? Maybe you're 24 years old like me, and your flesh is 24 years old. But you've been on the spiritual journey for maybe 5-10 years. Your spirit's only 10 years old, right? So you have to write it down. You have to remind yourself. You have to give yourself an easy way out of the abuse. And it is abuse. Okay? It's not like our bodies want us to, our bodies get addicted to these chemicals because, and we just go back and back and back. That's not your job. Your job is to just stay still. Stay in your own energy. It might be uncomfortable and probably will be uncomfortable for a minute, for a while, maybe a week or a month, or it could be even uncomfortable for a couple months. But use your power of will. Use your song. Use your dance. Use your celebration. Get into an energy where you don't need them, okay? And it's going to be uncomfortable, I'm telling you. Jupiter, expansion. Go outside, okay? Expansion. Going outside. You got it. You got this. It's going to be, I'm not saying that it's going to be so easy. But of course, everything is always working out for you. But overcoming the flesh can be a spiritual warfare. Because even parts of you want to rectify, want to heal, want to bring this back. And I'm telling you, Spirit does not want that to happen. All right? Better than you can imagine. The other side of this is better than you can imagine. It is so much better than you can imagine. But, and that's the thing, like your imagination, what you know, all of these things, it's been limited. It's been so limited by the abuse that you've been taking and willing to take and going back to over and over again. Because the body's addicted to it. Body's just addicted to it. That's all it is, okay? So if we can think about it like that, you can get your body addicted to some different chemicals. To love, peace, joy, harmony. To gentleness, kindness, compassion, simplicity, patience. To Jesus Christ, to Mother Mary. Jesus Christ is your new dad. Maharaji is your new uncle. Saint Germain is your other uncle. Mother Mary is your mom. This is what you have to embody. You have to replace these people. Okay? You will be taken care of in difficult times. The staff, the shepherd, the good shepherd. I'm telling you. My goodness, this was a long one. Okay, I feel like that's about it. Anything else, Spirit? Come on. You need to defend yourself. I'm telling you. Heed it, baby. Heed it. And I'm passionate about it because I don't want you to go through it, man. I don't want you to do that. I don't want anybody to go through that. I don't want you to have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and then face the karmic justice that they have to face for the shit that they did to you, but now you have to deal with it because you're still connected to them. I don't want that for you. I want you to be happy and healthy and awesome and inspired and doing everything that you want to do in your life. And if it means walking away from these people, like if that's the only cost, do it. Do it. You got one life, okay? Reincarnation and all that, but come on. You only get to live in this body once. You only get to live this life one time. Best live it up. You don't want to spend it healing abusers. Spend it healing people who want to be healed. Spend it healing people who want your energy. Spend it with people who love you, not with abusers. Okay, you only got one of these. Why spend it with those people? And there's no sunk cost. That's a fallacy, okay? Doesn't matter how long you've been with them. Doesn't matter how long you've been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Right now is the best time to walk away. Right now. Okay, you're not getting any younger. You're not getting any younger. Now is the best time to go. All right? An exciting event. Oh my goodness. Strong emotion, passion, and warning you of a problem in the near future. I'm telling you, if you go back, and this is just another reminder, if like those three cards, if you go back, there's gonna be some sort of big event. There's gonna be some sort of call out, some sort of freaking like emotionally charged call out that puts you back into that old vibration, and then you're gonna have to spit it back up. Don't do that. The momentum is gaining. Get on the wave. All right. Truth. Express your truth. Your truth is like, and this is the thing, like you don't want to be hindered. You don't have to work on your throat chakra again and get it all back up and work on your sacral again. No. Allow this momentum to carry you through. This is the time. You've got this. I know it. I know you. Okay? I know you got it. Holy moly. Surrender to the divine. The divine is your biggest supporter. Okay? Maybe the secret admirer is the divine. Is like, oh my goodness. Like, you are going to be supported. Oh my goodness. It's just been so, like, scanty. The love has been so scanty, and it's been mixed with all of this abuse for so long that when you get the full thing, oh my goodness. You're going to be, Okay? Anything else we got, Spirit? Awareness. Seeing beyond the veil. Seeing the truth. Epiphanic downloads. Seeing the abuse for what it is and not for what it was dressed up to be. Okay? All the control, reverse. Coming out of that control, coming out of that suppression. Okay? Awareness that you have been being suppressed, that you have been being put down, that it was true, that they were making you the scapegoat, that they did put it all on you, that everyone, and they all put it on you. It was you. You were responsible for everyone. You were responsible for everything that happened that was negative. Okay? Friendliness. It's okay. I mean, fighting. See, here it is. Friendliness mixed with fighting. They would ease you in, come here. And then they would put it all on you. You're the reason why. You're the reason this is dirty. You're the reason why this is happening to us. Man, why are you so negative? Why are you so down all the time? What? And they'd put it all on you. And they would just cast these spells over and over and over again. Scapegoat, scapegoat, get scapegoat. And they would make it seem like you were the one in the wrong. You were the one who was doing them a disservice. You were the one being bad. But in reality, they were suppressing your creativity. You were the shining one. You were the miracle. You were the one who was healing all of them and the whole time. The rebel. Rebelling against them. Breaking the chains. Oh my goodness, dude. Crazy. Integration. And now, here we go. Here we go. All of that energy coming back to you, integrating. Ouroboros. Look at this. Look at this stuff right here. Oh my goodness. It's all coming back. All of it. All those years, guys. 7-year cycle. Over. Done. Ba-bwam. Could have been a freaking 14-year cycle. Card number 14, integration. 2 7-year cycles. Dose. You went through 2 of them. Okay? 2 of them. One right after the other one. Thought you were done. You thought you'd made it. You're like, okay, cool. Right back into it. And I'm telling you, you have the opportunity to go right back into another 7-year cycle, or you have the opportunity to walk away. Okay? And get 14 years of blessings in one. The burden, I'm telling you, that's the burden. Don't participate. Do not participate in it. Because if you start the cycle again, if you start it again, I'm telling you, 7 more years, okay? And I don't want to put fear in you or anything. This is just this is clear. You don't want to go through another cycle. And obviously you can get out at any time, but once you're in it, it's pretty hard to stop that momentum. So get out now. The momentum's going in the other direction already. You got possibilities, okay? You're about to break through the noise. We don't want it to be 21 years. Okay? We're ready. We're so ready. Let's get out of this. Collective, I know you can do it. Anything else? Compromise. Don't compromise your values. Nothingness. That is the end of the reading. Don't lower your standards. Don't compromise your values. Write them down. Don't go back. Do it now. I know that there's no physical reason why you should be doing it now, but come on. You've been the scapegoat for 14 years. You've been going through 2 7-year cycles of karma. Of bull S. Of BS. That's the reason why we stop it now, okay? That's the reason. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. We know. We know. We're gonna walk away. Come on. Let's do it together. Let's celebrate. Let's have some fun. Woo! I love you. I really do. And I'm proud of you. It's been a long ride, but it's all going to be worth it. Okay? You're worthy. You've always been worthy. I know that. I can feel that. It's time to get out of this thing. Get out of this box. Because the world is so much bigger than this box that you've been in. Like, it is so much bigger. Okay? It's infinite. And so are you. Limitless. I never had a limit. That's what I'm feeling. Never had one. Meditate and contemplate. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. Bye-bye.